Hi guys, Mav here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mav and I do anything and everything DIY. So if that's your thing, then don't forget to smash the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you will be the first to know the moment I upload a new video. And for today's video, we will be doing a DIY cake topper. And if you'd like to see how that goes, then keep on watching. First thing you would need to do is get your pencil and draw the outlines for the face and the dress or the suit or the clothes, whatever clothes you want your peg doll to be wearing. Now, in this case, of course, since we're going to be using this as a cake topper for our wedding, I am going to draw my fiance's face in his suit, as well as the color of it, like the exact color of it, as well as my dress on this male peg doll and in this female peg doll. Now, I hope you can see that, but that's the general idea of it. Now we're gonna start painting, and I will be using flat round brushes and really tiny brushes for the details, but I'll be going with the background first and then outline later on with the tiny brushes. Now I'll be starting off with the lightest color first, going to the darkest because it's easier to cover up your mistakes using a darker paint to cover up the lighter paint. So I'm gonna go with white and paint everything that should be in white. Since I'm gonna be painting a large amount of this peg doll, I am using an angled brush actually. And don't worry, you can still mess this up. But of course, like, try to be as clean as possible, especially that with white, you might have to do, since it's not as opaque as darker colors, you might have to do it twice or thrice. Aside from using this as a cake topper, you can also use this as a souvenir if you've got lots of time to paint peg dolls for everyone. That's good. Okay, now that it's all done, I did 2 layers of white for this. We're gonna go in with the purple for the necktie. And I'm gonna be using a really small round brush. This is really small. So really take your time for this because it's very hard to erase something when you make a mistake out of an acrylic paint. We'll just let that dry and then we'll go in with the blacks. Now for this, I'm using a flat brush. Yee! This is fun. You know, I mean, yeah, it's nerve-wracking because it's tiny and it's cylinder, it's not flat, so it's definitely harder to paint on it. But damn, that looks good. For me though, I mean, just take your time and enjoy it as much as you can. And then again, we'll let that dry and then we'll go ahead and do the outlines. And now, while we are letting this dry, we're gonna go on and proceed with me. Same thing, I'm gonna be drawing the outlines using a pencil, then go with the gown, which is white, so that's easy. So it's all dried up now. I just applied like drew another outline, like just a very light outline, so I know exactly where to do the black paint outlines. And I'm just going to be using a really small flat brush for that, and hope this works. Blush. This is pastel orange from Berkeley. That's done, so we'll just let that dry. You can leave it like this. Oh my god, my fingers are fucking dirty. Look at that. If you do dirty it up just like I did, just put another layer of white on it. It's easier. That's why you have to make sure that your hands are always clean. And then we'll move on to mine. So I did 3 layers for my hair. Now we're gonna take care of the outline and flowers, just like what we did with my fiance. I'll just finish off the flowers and the face, then this should be done. Now, the last thing that I would need to do is put a bun on my fiance. That's his signature bun. So I'm just gonna use a glue gun for that, and you know, just hope it works. And hold it upside down so that it wouldn't flatten out and spread through the head. So just be careful on how you're holding it if you're gonna do something like this as well, because the shape is gonna be weird. Look at it from all angles, if it's leaning to one side, and just, you know, be patient with it. And then once that's dry, I'm just gonna paint it black as well. Now, as for me, I'm gonna try to use still just a glue gun and create a crown. I hope this works, because I don't know else how to put in that crown. And I'm gonna hold this upside down because I wouldn't want the glue to dry out and spread flat. Now, since that's dry, what I'm gonna try to do is create some spikes. Or let's see, let's try to add more height to this. Now that's dry. Let's see if this is gonna work. So I'm gonna put a dollop and then hold it upside down. Or I guess, let's try to make it work upside down, then pull it, and you can manipulate the glue still while it's drying. Ooh, that's better. Then we'll just cut that off. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll do a close-up later on. Scissors. Yee, that kind of worked. So let's see, I'll paint his bun black, and then I'll paint my crown white. Let it fully dry before you put another layer. Wow, that actually worked. Now for the white, I don't know why my hands are fucking shaky. Now, we'll let these dry and add 2 or 3 more layers, especially to the white one, because then again, it's not as opaque as it should be, or it's not as opaque as dark colors. So we'll get back to these.